Well, guys, it's time to pull down the curtains on MSNBC. This network is done. The content is trash. Nobody's watching. Trump is rising. MSNBC is in full free fall, folks. I said it before. Dan Bongino said it best. I'm going to steal his words. We are the media now. We are the media. If you have a computer, a microphone, a camera, you are the media. You can go on the X, you can go to YouTube, you can go to Rumble, and voice your opinions. People actually trust us more than the mainstream media. Yeah, there's definitely other facets too as well, man. I mean, cable news is collapsing. Cable overall is collapsing. I mean, people aren't really watching on live streaming services anymore. Yeah, outlets like MSNBC are in full free fall. The left stream media is dead. Legacy media is dead. Folks, this is so bad, guys. So bad for MSNBC. Their prime time lineup had the worst ratings ever in January. The absolute worst. Now, in prime time, you're supposed to have the best of the best, right? Reporting the news. Not so much on MSNBS. This is why Comcast wants to dump this network. It is a failing network. Journalism is dead, guys. I'm not a journalist. I know nothing about journalism. Don't have a degree in journalism. My degree is in finance. I know nothing about that. I'm in the opinion business. So if I actually say that MSNBC is a dumpster fire, that's an opinion. That's not journalism. And I'm okay with that. I just wish that these people on MSNBC would actually say that they're opinion commentators, because they don't do journalism. Whether you're on the right or left, man, if you give an opinion, call yourself an opinion commentator. They don't do that over there. But let's look at this, guys. This month, MSNBC's primetime lineup finished with the smallest January audience ever among the advertiser-coveted demographic of adults aged 25 to 54. Specifically, the network averaged just, get this, 63,000 viewers during the demo between the hours of 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. By comparison, the Fox News channel averaged 353,000 viewers, while CNN averaged 118,000. Now, 118,000, man, that's not good. But that's pretty much double what MSNBC got. MSNBC's primetime lineup includes Jen Psaki, Peppermint Patty? She's in primetime? Wow. At 8 p.m. on Mondays and Chris Hayes on Tuesday through Friday, Rachel Maddow at 9 p.m. and Lawrence O'Donnell at 10 p.m. Yeah, the same Lawrence O'Donnell that tried to compare military veterans to terrorists. Yeah, that same guy. Maddow will revert to a once-a-week schedule after the first 100 days of the Trump's administration. Perhaps by then, fake news Jim Acosta, who has been chased out of CNN, will look to join the channel. Man, I believe Jim Acosta, man, formerly of CNN, he should just go independent. Because the writing's on the wall, man, for MSNBC. Nobody wants to watch them. This network is done. D-U-N, done. D-O-N-E. But I'm saying D-U-N, done. It's time to bury them, man. And I'm pretty sure that MSNBC is going full Trump derangement right now. Mass deportations are taking off. Trump is making epic strides to get these criminals off the street. And MSNBC wants these people right here in our country. They don't want them in their neighborhood now. Make no mistake about it. These people on MSNBC do not want these criminal illegal aliens in their neighborhood. They want them in your neighborhood. Yes, namely the black and brown communities. Because we already saw what happens, guys, when you actually put these illegal aliens in these wealthy neighborhoods. Martha's Vineyard, remember that? Got them out of there within 24 hours. But anyway, back to MSNBC. They're suffering their worst ratings ever. That tells you everything you need to know. 25 to 54 demo. Nobody's watching. Nobody's watching. And, you know, MSNBC has a bunch of money backing them. Over here on this channel, guys, we only have 109,000 subs over here on the YouTube side. Make sure you guys still subscribe because YouTube is still unsubscribing people. It's still happening, man. Make sure you guys are still subscribed, okay? And follow us on Rumble too if you're watching on the Rumble side. Click the join button because remember, live stream is every single Friday. And also on the YouTube side, join button as well. Get access to the member stream. At time of this recording, we got like an hour before we actually do our live stream. 10 a.m. Central Standard Time every Friday. So that was the pitch right there. That was the pitch. But make sure you subscribe though, guys. Yeah. Not looking good for MSNBC, man. What is going to happen, man? Rachel Maddow has already taken a $5 million pay cut. Joy Reid took a pay cut. Who hasn't taken a pay cut to stay over there? We have actually gotten way more views on videos on this small channel. In the key demo, they got 63,000 viewers. That's it. We've had videos do better than that on this channel. And we don't have a major company backing us over here. This is how bad it is. This is how bad it is, man. Trump derangement, man, is not working. It's not going to work. And you know what? Maybe CNN is actually getting a little bit better ratings because they have a guy like Scott Jennings on the show trying to somewhat balance, you know, the right and the left right there. He's a conservative. But are there any conservatives on MSNBC? I don't think so. Remember, Ronna McDaniel? Didn't she get hired by MSNBC? And then the woke employees over there at MSNBC complained? And then she left? Because they only wanted an echo chamber over there? Yeah. And Ronna McDaniel, man, she's definitely a weak Republican. I mean, she definitely strikes me as one of those pro-Democrat Republicans. And they still didn't want her over there. Yeah. This is bad, man. This is bad. Oh, Clay Travis put this out right. Joy Reid, man. Holocaust Remembrance Day was the other day. And I believe, she was actually trying to tie Trump into the Holocaust. Nobody's buying this stuff. Watch this. And actually, let me turn on the sound here. I didn't have the sound on, guys, so you guys didn't hear it. I heard it myself. But this is how crazy MSNBC is at this point right here, guys. So let's play this.
80 years ago today, Stalin's Red Army walked through the gates of Auschwitz and uncovered the true inhumanity and evil of the Nazi regime. Millions of men, women, and children murdered, thousands more starved, beaten, humiliated, and robbed of their dignity. The extermination of Jewish people, Poles, Roma, Soviet prisoners of war, gay people, and others was no secret. It happened in broad daylight. But how did Hitler do it? Well, with the support of millions of ordinary Germans who just wanted Germany to be great again, and business leaders who initially thought they could control him, plus a cadre of devout political allies willing to do whatever he said for the sake of power. A new piece by The Atlantic lays out how Hitler ended a German democracy and installed a dictatorship with blinding speed and entirely constitutional measures. In that period, Hitler emerged emboldened after being imprisoned for staging a coup. His rage and xenophobia gained followers after the financial ruin of World War I and the Great Depression, and helped get him selected as chancellor. Once in power, he moved with shock and awe, imprisoning his liberal opposition, abolishing states' rights, and imposing bans on left-wing newspapers. He fueled German public outrage by blaming European Jews for Germany's problems. Notably, he and his Minister of Public Enlightenment and Propaganda, Joseph Goebbels, launched a massive propaganda campaign that labeled Jews as carriers of deadly diseases and violent terrorists. Defeating the Jews of Europe, who they viewed as subhuman, was a question of good conquering evil, which conditioned millions of Germans to celebrate Hitler and turn a blind eye to his brutality. If that sounds vaguely familiar, that's because it is. Similarities to what happened in Germany and what's happening now in America are just undeniable. History may not repeat verbatim, but it sure does rhyme. Trump and Stephen Miller, his former director of speechwriting, depict non-white immigrants as carriers of deadly diseases who are violent terrorists. Trump was returned to the presidency after staging a coup and has exerted control of media or social media in order to parrot anti-immigrant vitriol and openly hateful anti-LGBTQ language, which is what Meta just did. And then there are the business leaders who pay him, fund him, and think they can control him. And then there was this startling image of Trump's biggest paymaster, Elon Musk, that many likened to a Nazi salute.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you.
Yeah, so you guys saw that right there, man. It is stuff like this as to the reason why MSNBC has failed. And it's about to go under. Stuff like this. People do not believe the lies of the mainstream media anymore. And MSNBC is the most left-wing out of all of them. So rest in peace to MSNBC. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.